bad news. Which one do you want first? I'll give you the good news. Good news. Bishop Noel Jones is getting married, girl, to his forever girlfriend, Loretta. You know, somebody with the name Loretta. You know, they're willing to wait forever. You're not going to believe how long she's been waiting, cuz. You are not going to believe how long this woman has been waiting for this man to put this ring on this finger. And then the foolish Christians talking about congratulations. And the girls in the singles group like, yes, honey, I've been waiting 50 years for my boyfriend to marry me, girl. Wait on the Lord, girl. Wait on God, honey. Good things come to those who wait. The Lord said, wait on the Lord, girl. That is not God. That is not God. So I'm going to play this video a little bit. Then we're going to talk about it. And listen to some of the foolishness this man is saying. Let me tell you, I have not listened to him in over 10 years because I just could not believe that he's had this woman stringing on for all those years. This is when they came on the show. Remember the show that was 10 years ago? Remember that show? I stopped because I just could not believe it. But you know what? She's the fool. She's the foolish woman that's been waiting 55 years for this man to marry her. And you know what? A lot of people do that in the church, girls. A lot of y'all set your eyes on these men, you love them and you want them to marry, and you wait around until he's on the deathbed. Then he gonna marry you so you can wash his ass. But anyways, good morning, girl. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love you. I'm wearing my Made to Be Adored shirt. It is below. Get your own. I spilled coffee on it this morning. It is below, honey. You need to know that you have been made to be adored, not made to run around behind a man, wait for him to marry you, girl. 15 forever? Girl, no. That's too long. Grandma was trying to put a ring on my finger 3 months after he talked to my daddy. And when I didn't tell him I love him then, he proposed October. He wanted to get married December, October, November, December. I want to thank you for your love and support. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I am almost at 16,000 subscribers, so be sure to check to make sure you are subscribed. If not, please be sure to subscribe. Please share my channel out. Email it to your friends and family. Say, check this girl out. I want to also thank you for your love and support with my books. I'm going to be reading a quick little snippet from 10 Years a Girlfriend. Loretta might have been gotten a shut-up ring. And of course, The Naked Wife. When a man is looking for a nurse or a person, or they get old and they need somebody to take care of them, they quickly marry the woman that's been waiting forever. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it really, really quick. Let me share this little video. Shout out to Larry Reed, who broke this story, and Obnoxious TV. One of them has the sound, one of them don't. So the first one is Larry Reed, and Larry Reed Live. Check Larry Reed out. And okay, here we go.
Then I'm gonna get mad. Loretta, come up here, please.
Am I playing the right one? No. Wait, y'all.
Now.
Y'all not seeing the right one. Hold on. I'm sorry. Because I want y'all to hear what this man says. Or were you seeing the right one? Okay, let's try that again. I just, it's just giving me a bad taste. Stop sharing in my mouth. Okay. And for the young girls to think that this is what's okay, this is acceptable. Yes, honey, you wait for that man 11 years to marry you. That's what you do. That's how we do it. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's it. Here you go.
Bishop Noel Jones getting married.
I'm telling you today that I'm gonna get mad. Loretta, come up here, please.
Loretta, come up here, please.
Now,
Mm. Girl, this woman been waiting forever.
Now,
Now.
now,
Mm, mm, mm.
I thought about should I?
Mm, mm, mm.
I thought about should I give up my
Girl.
freedom coat for a straitjacket?
Freedom coat for a straitjacket. That's how the bishop sees marriage,
I
y'all.
thought about should I, at my age, get married?
At his age, should he get married? I want to know, was they celibate all this time, girl? 25 years, y'all. You might as well say 30 years. Because, you know, they probably was messing around before he showed her in the public. 30 years, this foolish woman has been waiting for this man to put a ring on her finger. 30 years! Was they celibate all this time? I just want to know, was y'all celibate? Because how you standing in front of a church teaching these young people to be celibate when you over here getting forbidden kitty, okay? Kitty without papers. Okay, now I'm gonna play a little bit of Obnoxious TV video so you can see the struggle proposal, girl. The Obnoxious TV's video is not very clear, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play so y'all can see the struggle TV, the struggle proposal. You know, with the foolery, girl, you know I can't be dealing with this foolishness. All these years, girl.
Oh. Do it.
Mm, mm, mm.
Cracker Jack.
Right, Cracker Jack, ring at that. Cracker Jack, ring. Look at him opening the Cracker Jack to get the ring out. Oh gosh, you can't make this foolishness up.
Yeah.
Look at her standing there looking at him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And look at all the foolish people in the back. Talk about, yeah, you should have been shameful, shameful.
Yeah.
She don't even look excited. I was like, but you know, it's been a few months. She been waiting 30 years.
I see you.
Look, a hug, girl, a hug.
Oh man.
Not even a kiss, honey. A hug. A hug. After 30 years, she gets a Cracker Jack ring and a hug. Child, you think I will go to nobody's church like that? Not me. Because you can't teach me nothing. How you going to teach me and teach my kids how to live? Girl, 30 years this woman's been waiting. 30 years. And you know what it is? I got my book here, The Naked Wife. Did I tell y'all to check my books out on Amazon? Remember to show me love, y'all. Show me love on Amazon. 23 Types of Guys. How to Not Give Boyfriends Husband Benefits, Loretta. Was you giving him the kitty all those years? 10 years a girlfriend. I'm going to read that, The Naked Wife, okay? And of course, be sure to check my church out on Etsy, my wisdom journal. And Loretta, take the cookie off the table, Loretta. Was you dishing it out? I just want to know. Huh? What you gonna teach these young girls, Loretta? You've been dishing out the cookie to the bishop for 30 years. So from my book, The Naked Wife, a lot of times when these men, and another one, Bishop Winans' girl, I was so shameful I couldn't do the video. That woman, 30 years, this woman's been waiting for the bishop to marry her. Allegedly, rumor has it, according to the word on the street, he cheated on her with the wife 30 years ago, and they've been together. He finally proposed. And now the Christian community is betting to see who gonna get married first. Bishop Winan with his girlfriend for 30 years, or Bishop Noel Jones for his girlfriend for 30 years. But girl, usually around this age, when these men start getting married in their 70s and 80s, honey, guess what they're looking for? Nurse or purse. Nurse or purse on my book, The Naked Wife, 23.90 a year. Okay. My father, I'm gonna read it real quick. My father was a man who had a presence, and when he walked into a room, his presence commanded attention. God rest his soul. And when I met my husband, he reminded me of my dad. You've heard the saying, all little girls want to marry a man of their father. That was true for me, but I lost my dad to cancer when I was 16 years old. It broke my heart. I was devastated for years. I dated here and there and through college, but I was mainly busy with the family business. Neither mommy nor my brother had a knack for it, but because I love my daddy so much, I kept it going. I was successful until we decided to sell and made a lovely profit. Met my husband at a dinner party at a family friend house. When he walked into the room, his presence commanded attention. He reminded me of my dad, only shorter. We chit-chatted the whole evening and exchanged contact information. Later, we had dinner at the cutest little tavern on the water. I introduced him to my mom, and she said, baby, be careful. In Australia, we have a saying that a man like that is looking for a purse or a nurse. Purse or nurse, okay? Nonsense, mommy. He already has his own money and seems to be healthy and energetic. Plus, you have taught me never to date a man or marry a poor man. 6 months later, we were married, and I must admit it was a bit rushed. Our issues began on our wedding night itself. He was just huffing and puffing and said as if he was going to have a heart attack. I was afraid I was going to kill that poor man. He pooped all night, stayed in the bathroom for hours at a time, ran to the bathroom all the time. I was so grossed out that I couldn't remain in the same room with him. I saw what my mom was talking about. This man was looking for a nurse to take care of him and clean up his pee and poop. Ew. When we were out and about, he was the nicest guy, very attentive, and everything a young woman would want in a man. Not if he's old enough to be your daddy, girl. But that is the problem. I am a young woman, and he's an old man. I am in my 30s and not prepared to take care of a man that is in his 50s. Sorry, I want to enjoy who I'm with, not be concerned if he's going to poop on me while I sleep, not having to clean up his poo because he couldn't get to the bathroom quick enough. I want to be able to have sex and have good sex for hours at a time. I want to be able to run around naked and enjoy my mate. I had a friend that said that in her church, they had a saying, old men have worms, but we're young ladies. It's true. I realized that my mom was right. I am not ready for responsibility with older men. Mom also said I have daddy issues. But 30 and 50, that's too old, baby. 25 years, that's too old. He's too old for you. Okay, 10 years maybe. If you're 30, 40, that's good. Then from 10 years, a girlfriend, Loretta. Okay, we gonna see Sister Loretta got a shut up ring. Okay, how to know if you have a shut up ring? A lot of y'all girls out here have a shut up ring, girl. It don't take forever to take a plan of wedding. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts about all these women who have been waiting a lifetime for their boyfriends and or baby daddies to marry them. Some of you ladies might have read 10 years a girlfriend up to this part and think it doesn't apply to you because you have a ring on your finger. So here's the question. How long has it been that your boyfriend or baby daddy proposed to you? Did you set a date? It doesn't take forever to get married. Once you propose, you should have been married 6 months to a year. Anything past a year, Are you sure you don't have a shut-up ring? What's a shut-up ring, you might ask? My sister, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you might just have a shut-up ring. I didn't know what a shut-up ring was until a few years ago. A while back, I was at work when a gentleman commented on my rings. For those of you who think you can nag a man into marrying you, our conversation went a little something like this. Him, that's a nice ring. Me, thank you. Him, looks expensive. Me, I'm an expensive woman. Him, he must really love you. Me, he does. Him, he must really value you. Me, he does. And when you value someone, you will show them you value them. Him, sugar, honey, iced tea. I was just thinking of going to Kmart. Me, looking at him, saying, Kmart? Him, man, I'm just trying to shut her up. Me, do you love her? Him, me, do you value her? Him, guess not. Me, are you gonna marry her? Him, nope. Me, why not? Him, she ain't the one. Me, so why are you going to give her a ring? Him, so she can shut the heck up. I just want her to shut up about me marrying her. Me, clutch my pearls. Ladies, when you force a man to marry you, what you will get is a shut up ring. When you beg and plead for him to marry you, he will give you a shut up ring. When he gives you a ring without a wedding date, 6 months to a year, you might just have a shut up ring. Have there been couples that have been engaged forever and eventually got married? Yes, but we are not about wasting years of our lives and time waiting for a man to marry us, ladies. Here's a few testimony of engaged women and how long they've been waiting. 1 year together, 8 year engaged, 2 years dated, engaged for 15, 6 years together, and engaged for 5. 7 years of dating and engaged for 6, 8 years together, engaged for 10, 9 years together and engaged for 8, 10 years dated, engaged for 10, 11 years together, engaged for 3, 12 years together, engaged for 5, 14 years dated, engaged for 5, 15 years together and engaged for 3, 15 years dated and engaged for 7, 20 years dated, engaged for 5. The devil is a lie. This is why this stuff is not to be celebrated. It should be shameful that she's the woman be waiting for 15 years and him going on and off, going in between women and come back, honey, and guess who's almost there? What they call this? She's a what? She's a bottom feeder. Is that what it's called? Okay, Nash's TV says, shout out to Nash's TV. After more than 25 years of an on again, off again relationship to having a baby on her by Stacy, to rumors of his going with Lisa Ray McCoy and the fight at his house. On a Sunday celebrating Loretta's birthday, I thought it was his birthday, with Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder serenading her during his morning service. Bishop Noel Jones minister did what he said he would never do, and that is ask Loretta to marry him. The old man explained that he did not want to live out his remaining years alone. Huh? So now you're almost 80. You don't want to live it alone. She has been a constant in his life, accepting his faults and accomplishments in true Noel Jones fashion with a long, eloquent speech, girl. He finally dropped to one knee and asked Loretta her hand in marriage. Many wonder why now, after all these years, she did not seem one bit surprised, finally validated in the eyes of the people. Because she's been the fake first lady. She's been the fake first lady for 25 years, girl. And they're celebrating this mess. This is not to be celebrated. This should be condemned by the church. Because you know what this is going to do? It's going to make all these young girls think, oh my God, First Lady Loretta waited 30 years. I'm going to wait 30 years. Don't do it. First of all, take the cookie off the table, because I know they haven't been celibate for no 30 years. That's why he couldn't be preaching to me. And go over to Amazon and pick up 10 years a girlfriend. You do not want to be a forever girlfriend. She's a forever girlfriend. Bishop Winans' girlfriend, she's forever girlfriend. You were made to be adored. T-shirts available below on Teespring. Made to be adored. So if he adore you, why is he going to have you waiting 30 years? You know what my husband said? I met my husband in November. It took a month to call me. Then he called me. We went out. He wanted to take me out every day. He said, I knew it was your wife. In about this January, February, he asked to meet my daddy. He told my dad, I'm serious about Jadis. I'll marry her, right? February, March, he said to me, I want us to date exclusively. I said, I don't do boyfriends. I don't believe in exclusivity. You're not up in my head. You're not about to take me off the market and have me in the corner somewhere waiting for you to decide about it. I said, oh no, I don't believe in boyfriends. He said, you know what that means? Right there, he knew. A month later, he told me he loved me. And I said, thank you, because I didn't get all the information. He later told me that when he told me he loved me in April 19, I remember, he was going to propose in June before he went away. And then we could have gotten married by the end of the year. That was 1 year. I didn't tell him I love him because I didn't finish getting the information. Credit report, W-2, want to make sure you make what you make. And I want to see the credit report and the blood work and stuff. Okay. He went away for the summer for work. Summer's his really, really busy time. He came back, but before that, we started looking for rings. And then he came back. We went ring shopping. Like every week we were ring shopping until we found something, right? He proposed on my birthday, October 11, 12 weekend. October, he said, while he was on his knees, he got his calendar and he said, I was thinking we could get married December. I said, December? Like October, November, December? He said, yes, December. I said, oh no, honey. That's it's gonna take me some time to plan a wedding and find my dress. He says, okay, still on his knees. He flipped his calendar and he said, the last weekend we can get married is Mother's Day weekend. And I said, okay, that's it. We get married Mother's Day weekend. Because after Mother's Day weekend, June, July, August, forget it. My husband, those are his crazy months. He's on a plane every week. He's going in the summer. Okay. And so we got married Mother's Day weekend. On our honeymoon, he was working. We had a good time, but he was working while he was, because right after we came home, Mother's Day weekend, we came home. I think we might have came home a couple of days later because I had an allergic reaction and I had to go to the doctor, and my allergies was flaring up. My face was flared up because we was up in the mountains with the trees and stuff. It was just really bad. We came home, I think we came home early. And then Monday, my husband was on a plane. He was on a plane going. So it don't take you forever. And you know what I asked him? I said, Mike, why was you trying to get married? So he said, I wasn't trying to allow some other man to come take you up from underneath me. I knew you was my wife. I knew you was the one. So he was like, I wanted to go ahead and marry you quickly because I didn't want somebody to come up and underneath me and take you away from me. So it don't take 30 years, girls. Please do not celebrate this foolery. This is not to be celebrated. It's actually shameful. I have to go run over to Amazon, pick up 10 years of girlfriend. Listen, take your cookie off the table. Today is the last day. I'm changing this number tonight. So if you don't have it for $9.99, it's going up to $19.99 tonight. So go ahead and get it. I have to run. I love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think. Stop celebrating this foolery in God's church. I would never go to a church like that. How long is it going to take you to marry this woman? And you fornicating and carrying on and preaching to me. Granted, we all fall. Ain't nobody perfect. I understand we fall. But you can't be fornicating for 30 years preaching to me. I don't think so. The devil is a lie. I got to go. Love you. Bye.